I'm really looking forward to when the Northeast Indians.
Oh man, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
I am so waiting for it to come back. You will be a very bad spy.
I would be a bad spy.
So,
and at the time, my mum was like, "Oh, Arnav going to drag you down because he doesn't have a PhD." And now they're trying to get me with some Chinese guy who's doing farming in Australia who does not have a degree.
Makes no sense to me.
Just because he's Chinese, like that's literally the only thing that ticks him off better than you. Hey guys, curry and dumpling में आपका स्वागत है. मेरा नाम Rebecca है.
And I'm Arnav.
So we just wanted to thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers.
Woo!
Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and just watching our videos.
Yeah.
It's been really great, and we can't wait to hit our next milestone. Whatever that is.
25k. So,
very big milestone.
It's probably gonna happen in like a year's time or 2 years time. I don't know how long it takes to get there. But yeah, like this journey from under 800 subscribers in July to 10,000 today is, you know, it's incredible. Like we never thought our channel would have this many subscribers. So, and majority of you guys are from India and the Northeast. So thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for actually supporting us on our journey and hopefully enjoying our videos. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched a previous video, which is where we talk about growing up in India versus growing up in the UK, it's linked up here somewhere. It's not our usual video, it's not a reaction video, so it's a bit different. It's more of a conversation between Rebecca and myself, where we talk about how it was different for her growing up in the UK versus for me in India. And it's very interesting because a few people who have watched have told me that it feels like two different worlds, because India is so much more different, like it's a whole world, different world out there. So I hope you guys watch it and enjoy it. For today's video, we did a poll a couple of days ago. So I think there were 5 videos that I put it, 5 options I put it out there, and we'll probably do
all of them.
More.
Really.
Yeah, sorry, we'll probably do most of them, because one of them was like a live stream. So I don't know if we should do a live stream or not.
Yeah, I'm worried nobody will watch.
And we don't even like. How do you even do a live stream?
I have no idea.
Like,
we have to be using our phone, I guess.
Yeah, but then that's a bit cumbersome. Forget that live stream for now. Maybe when we reach 25,000, and we'll do a live stream for that. We did a poll, and then the one that we're gonna do today is the one one video which came up with the most votes, with about 45%, and that is Big Deal, rapper Big Deal, Are You Indian? So it's supposed to be a very touchy subject, as you already know, and it's a rap battle kind of rap song between the people from the Northeast and people from the rest of India, and they talk about the discrimination and all that through the rap song. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And this time we're gonna take a different approach to our reaction videos. So first, when we started, we used to watch the video, pause the video, watch the video, pause the video, have a discussion. A lot of you guys said do not do that because you should not talk between a video, watch and then react. So we started doing that, and then people were saying, why are you doing this? Can you pause, talk, and then pause and then play and pause and talk? So we are a bit confused. So we're gonna go back to the old times where we watch, pause, react, talk, discuss, and again play it again. If you guys like it, let us know. If you guys prefer us to go back to the older method, let us know as well.
It's hard for us because different people like different things, and obviously some people complain about us doing it one way, and then when we change it to the way they want us to do it, then other people complain that we've done it the other way.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult for us to know what is actually best for you guys.
Who are you? What you even doing in here? Pardon my ignorance, but lately too many immigrants in India. Did you sneak in through the border? You look Chinese. I ain't racist, I just judged you based on how your stupid face.
How do you feel so far?
That's so crazy. Are they all meant to be like different Indian people?
Yeah, yeah.
And then
like,
there's this Northeast Indian.
What it said about, he said that I ain't racist. I just judged you based on how your stupid faces, which is racism.
Yeah.
And it's not just, I think this sentence can be like, it's applicable everywhere. Like, no, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So it's a bit, like, the start is a bit...
And people really like to say, oh, I'm not racist. I have this friend who's also whatever race.
Yeah.
And it's like, that doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
To see, you got little eyes and no eye.
Okay, so I have great eyebrows as a Chinese person.
Yeah, you do. But saying that, oh, you got little eyes and no eyebrows, that's...
Our eyes aren't that small. I've actually got quite big eyes.
I mean, your eyes are massive for a Chinese person, but saying somebody that you got little eyes...
horrible.
Yeah, and no eyebrows? Oh, God.
Brows? Would you think you Indian? I doubt. Would you think you Indian? Why, how? Looking for the Indian way you staring at him right now. Your girl's dressed provocative and party all night. When it leads to rape, you're a rally, alright.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I can't.
Rape doesn't happen because of what you wear.
This is what the rape culture is about. It's not about what a girl's wearing. It's the mental. Makes me angry. This.
And rape isn't about sex. It's about a man wanting to dominate something.
Yeah.
It's not about the actual act itself of sex.
Yeah.
Carry on.
I think this is gonna be rough. I can't.
Are you feeling your anger rise?
This is. Yeah. I mean, oh God.
Like, that's gonna make a difference. I'm sick of all the sickness. Most of you college kids just alcohol and weed addicted. You can say it's none of my business. Say I'm a freaking hater, but I hate your loud music. And I'm your freaking neighbor. Most of you come to college in pretext to gaining knowledge, but all you do is just bunk and continue draining wallets. Now why don't you find some work? Now why don't you find your work? Now why the fuck are you stuck just living off mama's purse, huh?
Is that like some stereotype that Northeast Indians have? Like that
I don't
Indians
know.
have against Northeast?
I don't know. I mean, I think its stereotype applies to every college kid, especially the people who are not very studious, right? If you just want to go to college and you just bunk classes and
but
stuff.
that happens in the UK too.
Exactly.
It happens everywhere.
It's not. You can't just put them a label on these guys.
But I'm sure there are Indian kids that do that too.
Exactly.
Like mainland Indian.
Yeah, mainland Indians. Yeah. So putting that label that, oh, these kids come to uni and just to burn money of the parents, is so stupid. Oh, I'm so angry right now. It makes me really angry.
Play.
You waste your time playing Dota, you still gon' get a job thanks to STSC quota living off.
What's STSC?
STSC quota is, so there is in India, there is, the caste system, which for some reason is still there. And people who belong to SC and ST, so SC stands for scheduled caste.
Okay.
And ST is scheduled tribe.
Okay.
So these are special quota that is reserved by the government in your university seats. Okay. So if you are from this caste,
right,
your seat is kind of guaranteed. So that's what they're saying, that, oh, you don't even study hard, you're just playing games and stuff, but you use your, just because you got a quota on your seat and you just get in due to that, which is, I think this should not be the case. Like, people shouldn't call people's caste names and stuff, which is very bad, because in general, I think scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and there's another caste.
How do you know what you're in?
I think it's a generational thing, right? Because obviously, like in India, a lot of people, they marry within their caste and stuff.
Right.
So it continues with the generation. So like a person who's a priest.
Is that the top?
Yeah, like Brahmins. They would not, they think they are the best and the most elite caste. And they don't want to deal with the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Okay. So that's why there's this, I don't even know, this is such a touchy subject, because I don't know how to put it in words. It's pretty bad, yeah.
Common sympathy, losing dignity, like you lost your virginity. You're second and it. Surely it was early, especially with your girlies, right? Surely it was early, especially with your girlies.
I can't. I can't. My God, they're talking about. Oh. I just.
To hell with you and your smelly food. Every time you cook, it smell like yellow poop. Makes me wanna.
What's the difference between the food? Is it that different?
Because it's probably very similar to Chinese food and like Southeast Asian food.
That's the best food.
It is. I mean, I don't understand what they're talking about. Like every cuisine has its beauty.
What's yellow poop?
Is that
just poop?
Yeah.
You don't need a and lettuce meat involved. Chicken ain't good enough, so you eating dogs? Sometimes you're trying to fit and sometimes you're trying to be different. Sometimes you're trying to be Western, sometimes you're trying to be Indian. All I'm trying to say is all of this is very conflicting. Why don't you make up your mind and then make a decision and be the person that you wanna be, really from within, not just be somebody cause it's convenient and play the victim. This is the very reason for your region's terrorism. You fighting for your rights, yeah, very
I'm really looking forward to when the Northeast Indians.
Oh man, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
I'm so waiting for the comeback. It's gonna be intense.
Vincent, stop the killing. Sounds weird about your race. You claim to be a man, I see no beard is on your face. I hate the law, don't believe court. Justice is blind, and blind is the key word. So why criminals running free for innocents wanna be heard?
What's that got to do with the Northeast Indians?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of problems that in India that obviously I don't know of. If you guys know what they're talking about, let us know. I truly don't know, but I'm sure there is something.
While they're imprisoning us 5 years for using a C word?
That's the one I don't like, right?
Yes. That's the one.
I think that is a very valid punishment.
It is.
I also don't like that word.
Yeah.
I don't like being called that word.
I know. And I think it's a valid punishment that they need to be jailed because people keep doing that again and again. Unless you put them into jail, people will not understand, right? So I don't see anything wrong with that.
And we love Mary Kong cause she represents a country, ain't not just where she's from. It is necessary if we want to ever share a bond and care about each other like a very own. Are you Indian?
So Mary Kom is I think she's an Olympic medalist from the Northeast.
Oh, okay. So what they're basically saying is we only like Northeast Indians who benefit us.
Like who represent the country and not the region, right? So.
But then we don't want to allow a Northeast Indians unless you benefit us and put us on the map.
Something like that.
That's kind of basically what he's saying, though.
It's just racism.
Do you want to be Indian? Are you Indian? You want to be Indian?
I think when people say stuff like this, though, if it were me, I'd be like, I don't want to be. If this is what it is to be, then I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Because of this hatred from a lot of mainland Indians.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's everybody.
Yeah, no. Obviously.
Right? There are people who absolutely adore Northeast Indian people and love the culture and just as normal Indian person should do.
Yeah.
But there are people who hate each other as well. That's why, we watched the other video where we asked, do you consider yourself an Indian or not?
Yeah.
That's why they're like, some people just don't.
They
don't want to be.
Yeah, and even some of the comments in our videos.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to be. We don't want to be considered
yeah.
Indian. And I never say I'm Indian. I'm a Naga guy or I'm a Mizo girl. But I don't consider myself Indian, which is very interesting actually. Gonna come.
They're gonna get ripped.
Big deal.
Are you me trying to fit in as an Indian citizen? I can't pardon your ignorance for thinking I'm an immigrant. I live by the border, the left side. Of course you judge me by my face, so it clearly makes you a racist. Arunachal, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Tripura, Sikkim.
It's Meghalaya.
Yeah.
You were saying it wrong too.
I was saying it wrong.
It's
sorry.
Meghalaya.
Meghalaya, yeah.
In Nagaland, this is the Northeast, 7 sisters of this land. We belong right here, not China or Japan. No. Living better, but you feeling bitter. Little eyes, but I can see the bigger picture.
Oh! Little eyes, but I can see the bigger picture. God, oh my God, I got goosebumps. Now that's a good one.
A bigger vision, maybe one day we can be together, coexisting in harmony, cause we just sick of terror.
What does that mean?
So, Josh mein hosh kho ke ladkiyon ko deta dosh. That means saying when you get enraged, you blame the girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know how he was saying about you girls are scantily dressed, and that's why the rape happens, and you're losing your virginity because of all that all crap. Yeah.
उनके ड्रेस से बहुत ज़्यादा छोटी तो तेरी सोच है.
उनके ड्रेस से बहुत ज़्यादा छोटी तो तेरी सोच है. So what she's saying is your thinking is smaller than her skirt or her dresses, right?
इंसाफ के खातिर रोड पे रैली करेंगे रोज.
इंसाफ के खातिर रोड पे रैली करेंगे रोज means for justice we will rally and we will protest on the streets.
तक मिले मुल्जिम को दंड रोक सके तो रोक.
जब तक मिले मुल्जिम को दंड रोक सके तो रोक ले. That means, so basically the whole sentence from the previous one means we will rally on the streets of India until we get justice, until the person who committed the crime gets a punishment.
But do they not do that in the rest of India too? Like, if a rape happens, like India as a whole usually
it happens, but it's, I think obviously because recently this is mostly about the Northeast, right? How the rage is against the Northeast people.
Yeah.
So it does happen, and you know, like recently there was a case in Bangalore where something happened like that, and everybody supported them as well.
Okay.
So there are certain people who are with them and certain people who are not, who don't agree with them, right? So they're just saying they will protest until the culprit gets punishment.
Okay.
So
I mean, that should be how it is.
Stop us if you can. Yeah.
We were historically oppressed so horribly, in excess, inequality, and a mess. Discriminated as minorities, suppressed, so the authority chose to give the priorities to us. Simple words we deserve, all the quota reserved. Simple words we deserve, all the quota reserved. We ain't living off sympathy. If you ever feel differently, go and raise the issue with the military instantly. Some of us try to fit in, some of us try to be different. Some of us wanna be Western, cause you don't let us feel Indian.
See? It's because the oppression. Of course, if you don't let them feel Indian, if you don't let them be home in their home country, of course they want to be. They want to be westernized, right? They want to feel not a part of the country.
Trying to say you put us in this very condition. Why don't you make up your mind and then make a decision and let us be who we wanna be, really from within. Let us be somebody with no restrictions, so be the victim. This is the very reason for our region's terrorism. We fighting for our rights cause the government isn't, so fuck the system. Hail Mary, this smells hairy and smells very shitty. No.
That was so good. That was amazing. Oh my god.
Wonder how women find you real scary when Gandhi got thrown on the train cause of his skin color. That's the type of racism that's always been under. The Britishers divided us and then left, and up until this day we still follow the steps. We are slaves to our pride, where innocence pay the price. Violently take a life, another mother she cries, another daughter is raped, another son has just died. All of the sacrifice just to prove who is right. What's the point to be alive if there's the meaning of life? If we keep up with the fight and never see eye to eye, let us be human. As humans we empathize. It's time to bring a change. It starts with you and I am Indian.
I'm getting goosebumps now.
I'm getting goosebumps too. It's like it hits right in the spot, man. Oh my god. Like it's crazy. Obviously, I'm an Indian. I understand this, but you, who's not an Indian, who's never grown up in India, and it literally gives you goosebumps. Which shows how strong the message is, right? It's
Let me be Indian. I am Indian. Let me be Indian. It's all.
That's the rapper big deal. Get that thing done.
That was awesome.
Oh my god, it was incredible. Like, so?
That was really good. You know what? It's weird. I feel like I can really relate with the Northeast Indians because I grew up in the UK, right? Where everyone is, pretty much everyone is white. Like the majority of people. And obviously I look, well, because I am Chinese, But I am British. I was born here, so I hold a British passport. I have every right to be here. But people always are like, where are you from? Or people will look at me and be like, well, you can't be British. And even some of the comments, they're like, well, how can she be British when she looks Chinese?
Yeah.
But I was born here, so I'm British. You know, my ethnicity, yes, is Chinese, but I'm still British. And so I do feel like I can relate with the Northeast Indians, but it's worse for the Northeast Indians because you're all still, you know, it's not like
they didn't move from anywhere else, right?
It's not like their parents were the immigrants. Like my parents were immigrants. Yes.
I mean, yeah, like obviously if you go back thousands of years,
I'm sure for them though, all the generations that they've known of have always been Northeast Indians.
Exactly. So not being able to feel Indian or feel at home at your own on your own country can be a bit like, I don't know, like I don't even know how to feel. I've never felt like that, right? Like I've never felt that I'm not Indian when I'm in India. Like I feel like this is home. I can go out in the streets and nobody will say anything to me. But being called out names, being called out, oh, are you from China or Japan?
Because even when we visit India and we're in like Delhi or Bangalore, whenever we go out, I see a lot of people look at me in a way that's very uncomfortable. But is that how it must be for like
exactly? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So that's a lot. I've read a lot of comments on the videos that we posted so far. The people are like, I go to a certain place and people just stare.
Yeah, and it's not like they take like a double take or something.
Yeah,
it's like their head literally follows you down the street.
It's a glare at you, like looking into your soul or something. Yeah, it can be very uncomfortable.
Like it's fine if someone is like, oh, she looks different. That's fine. But it's when they keep looking, and I'm like, why are they following me with
especially when we are together?
Yeah.
People are just like, why are they together? Like, what is going on? So,
but like, if I was Northeast Indian, then it's just two Indians.
Exactly.
Right? But obviously we're not. But if it was, then it shouldn't be any different.
I think it's not even that. Like, it's just two people.
Yeah.
Right? Just two human beings being together. Like, how is it any different?
Yeah.
If it's two people from the same state, or two people from the same country, or two people from the same continent, just two people from the same planet. It's just two people, right?
Yeah.
That's the core problem with the people. Like, people don't like to see one person with another person, and like I read a comment. I genuinely read a comment that, oh, I did not like you guys because you're married, and
I was just about to mention the same comment.
Really?
They said something like, I don't like interracial relationships
because
they dilute the Indian race.
They'll dilute the Indian race, and I was like, are you out of your mind? It's still it's the same human race we are in, right? What is wrong with you? Yeah. How does it matter? And
also, there's so many Indians and like so many Chinese people and so many different races, right? Indian people will never go out of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always going to be Indian people who get together with Indian people.
Yeah.
So let the odd few people be with the person they love.
Exactly. That comment really struck the wrong chords in my brain or heart or whatever it is. It just
I deleted that comment. Or I blocked the user.
Probably. I have probably blocked the user as well. It's just comments like that are so depressing.
Yeah.
And makes us want to not make any more videos.
This is also why I don't really look at the comments very often.
Yeah. But we do get such hatred from people. Why are you with her? Oh, she's a spy, or she's a Chinese. I'm like, 1.4 billion Chinese people. Everybody's a spy. Like, there are better things to do, right? Like what is wrong with you?
The thing is, the spy thing doesn't even offend me. It's just a weird comment. I find it a weird thing to say.
I think I
don't find it offensive, but
yeah, it's not offensive, but it's just, I think a lot of people in India think, because the tension between India and China, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people who think Chinese people are great. It's Xi Jinping and the government, which is the problem, which everybody agrees with. But there's a lot of people who think that the whole Chinese population is under Xi Jinping's control, and everybody is a spy. Everybody is in a different country spying on the other people. Like, man, I don't even have enough time to take a shit 2 times. You're thinking she's a spy? Yeah. Like, come on, guys. I think it's not just us. Our friends across in Canada and Toronto, Summer and Zach, they get these kind of comments all the time. Your wife is a spy, your girlfriend is a spy, your wife is a spy. Like, no. Nobody's a spy, man. Like,
I wish I was.
You will be a very bad spy.
I would be a bad spy.
So
I'm very bad at lying.
you're terrible at lying. So yeah, like I just wish for a world where there's no racism, everybody loves each other, everybody supports each other, and the fact that there's a song, a rap that needs to be said, needs to be shown to the world just to show the fact that there is such problems in the country is sad.
Yeah. Because you hear about racism in like Western countries.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always white people against other people. But it's sad that it's your own people against your own people.
Yeah.
And it happens in China too.
Yeah, it happens in Hong Kong and China.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, obviously there's things that are not right. The government is not doing the right thing in China, and you know, obviously there's Hong Kongers and the Chinese mainlanders, but it's Chinese, like it's the same people. And it's the same with India, right? How can you hate? First of all, you should not be hating anybody on the basis of race.
Yeah.
Secondly, you can't be discriminating people on the basis of their looks or their race or ethnic background or anything. Like, I don't understand when people...
You should only judge someone based upon their character and how they have treated you.
Yeah.
Other than that, you can't judge.
It's funny because when we were getting together, your parents didn't have the best idea of me.
Oh, they hated you.
Exactly.
They hate your guts.
Yeah. Right.
They were like, can we show... Oh, my parents showed me the profile of a guy who was like my mum's friend's son. And they're like, look at this lovely Chinese guy that you could get together with. And they showed me his, not credentials, but I asked like, what does he do, you know? And they were like, oh, he's on a working holiday in Australia. And I was like, does he speak good English? And they were like, well, I mean, he's from Hong Kong, so he speaks like Hong Kongish English. And I was like, okay, well, that's, you know, not...
But to be fair, he was in Australia doing farming.
Yeah, he was doing it in Australia. He didn't have a degree, and I was doing a PhD. And at the time, my mum was like, oh, Arnav is going to drag you down because he doesn't have a PhD. And now they're trying to get me with some Chinese guy who's doing farming in Australia who does not have a degree.
Makes no sense to me.
Just because he's Chinese. Like, that's literally the only thing that ticks him off better than you.
And I was doing my master's.
Yeah.
And I was like, how am I going to drag her down? Like, I literally supported her, encouraged her to finish a PhD. Yeah. And they wanted somebody else because he was Chinese. Yeah. You know?
I mean, he was 2 years older. I think those are the only two things.
Yeah, I get that.
The fact that he was Chinese and the fact that he was older than me was nice. But other than that, no. And he also wasn't very good looking. And I was like, come on.
Well, you ended up with me, so I don't know what that happened.
I love you.
You love me?
Yeah, he was good to me.
But yeah, like I hope you know, us making these videos, we can get our views out, and I don't know. I mean, obviously we're playing such a small part in this whole racism issue, but as a Chindian couple who face racism in India, in the UK, in Hong Kong even, like people stare at us because she's with this acha, like smelly Indian man. I never smell, by the way. So I hope we can help it one bit, even if it's, you know, helps someone we don't know. That'd be great.
And also, I think, like, as someone who has dealt with racism here in the UK, when people are racist to you, you do forget to love yourself. And there was a point in my life where I wanted to be white because I was getting so much hate from people, and I was like, why am I not white? Like, I wish I was white.
There's a video on our YouTube channel. It's a while back, like 2016-ish, where she made a video about how she wanted to be white. So if you're interested, do watch the video. We'll put, you know, in the description below as well if you're interested.
So I really hope that those of you like who do experience these kinds of things still like love yourself and just know that you're worthy of, you know, everything, no matter what your race is, no matter what people say. Like, you're worthy as an Indian or as whatever race you are or whatever you identify as.
Because I think that's what makes you special. Yeah. You know, it's your identity. There was a time when I didn't quite enjoy being an Indian because of all this like discrimination and just basics. Like, just when I left India for Hong Kong, fitting in was hard because I was Indian and everybody was from Southeast Asia or Asia in general, and I was from India. So it was really hard to kind of break into that barrier. where they think, oh, Indian guy or whatever, right? So it took me, but then now I'm pretty, like, I'm really proud. And I'm proud of my culture, I'm proud of my food, proud of my life. We're a proud Chindian couple. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, share it with your friends, share it with your families. You know, the whole point of us making the video is that we can spread the word across thousands and thousands of people. And you know, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, because you know, it gives us the motivation, encourages us to make more videos, and obviously, you know, it'll make a channel grow, which will help us to create more content for you guys. Yeah, comment below if you guys have experienced anything like that in the past, or if you have any experiences of your friends and families that you can relate to us. So put that in the comments below as well. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Bye bye.